Historic Ann Arbor is the place to be for an incredible college football matchup here at Michigan Stadium. Cold and rainy conditions, the forecast for today's game between the Florida State Seminoles and the Michigan Wolf. Hi.
You know, I can tell you.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we're going to have an action-packed game. So let's get down to the field where they're waiting. Florida State is ready to open this one up as they line up for the opening kick. Kicks it deep. King fields it in the end zone. First and 10. Ball on the 22. Nickel defense. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. Oh, great catch. And down he goes. Good job on the pass there.
Yeah, let me tell you something. These passes are exactly what they need to put pressure on that defense.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Wolverines come out in the shotgun. Little handoff. And he's taken down. 6 yards on the carry. Second and 4 coming up here. Ball right around midfield. Number 31 is the single setback. They hand it off. He's hit and got away. And down he goes. A good carry for the first down.
You guys know I like running plays with the lead blocker. But if they can run consistently like they are right now, it doesn't matter how they're blocking it. As long as they block, they're going to make yards.
As long as it's within the rules of the game, right, Lee?
First and 10. Ball on the 44. The Wolverines come out in a 2 tight end set with the spin. And he's taken down. That's a 3-yard pickup.
Number 31 with the carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 7 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Underwood back to throw. He steps up, going deep, lays it out there. Incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Third down and 7. Ball on the 41-yard line. Florida State brings in their nickel package. He drops back. Steps up across the middle. And it's incomplete.
41, the intended receiver on the play. Fourth and 7. Ball on the 41-yard.
No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away.
Number 41 back to return.
He gets it away. Number 41 calls for the fair catch. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. And now we get to see this offense for the first time as they head out onto the field. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. The Noles go with the I formation. Up the middle with a fullback. And down he goes. A gain of 9 yards on the play.
9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 29-yard line. The Wolverines bring in their dime package. Got it. Across midfield. And they finally push him out at the 37. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week, guys.
Yeah, and we get a chance to see it again here. Wow, what a throw.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Number 2, back in the gun. There's a play fake. Finds his receiver. A good play fake that time.
Here, the play action was key. It held the linebackers there by the fake by the running back, and the running back did a very nice job of carrying out his fake.
And the quarterback did a tremendous job of the fake handoff, too.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 29-yard line. Florida State sets up in the eye. They'll give it off here. And he's taken down at the 26-yard line. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. Back to pass. Throws it out there. Complete. And down he goes. And they were stopped for a minimal gain on the play.
That was a sensational effort by the defense. They were all over that pass.
Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 23. 4 wide. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
There was just not enough people to block. And when there ain't enough, you're going to get nailed.
Third and 11, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Florida State comes out with 3 receivers bunt. He's going left. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
They're going to try a long field goal here. The kick is up. And he got it. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
Florida State ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off. Number 21 fields it at the 2. Ball's loose. It's picked up. Has some daylight to the 10. He returns it all the way to score. And that was about the worst thing you could ask for.
Oh, that hurts. The worst thing that can happen. And now you've got to regroup and try to get back on the field for another set of downs.
And he tacks on the extra point. And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score, Florida State 10, Michigan nothing. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Here's the kick. Number 21 fields it at the 9. So the offense takes over, and they'll try to figure out this defense as they forced them to punt the last time they had the ball. They'll go to work at the 27. The Knowles bring in the nickel package. Steps up in the pocket. Off his hands, incomplete.
Number 9, the intended receiver on the play.
Second and 10. Ball on the 27. Michigan in a 4-wide set. Spinning, and he's going to lose yards on this one.
This is an excellent job by the defense here to read the draw play.
Yeah, the quarterback thought he could spread them out and find a hole for himself to run through. Ha! They were having none of that, my friend.
It's third down and 11 to go. Ball on their own 26. Florida State brings in the nickel here. Incomplete pass. That one way too far out in front.
You know what, guys? That's what I refer to as a radio ball. You can hear it, you just can't see it. And if the receiver can't see it, then he's not going to catch it.
Fourth and 11. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Michigan lining up the punt.
Number 14.
He gets it off. Number 14 takes it at the 36. And they were lucky to prevent a big return there.
Yeah, it looked like he had his seam there, but a good job by the coverage team coming in and making the tackle.
They'll start this drive at the 42-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. Toss. Gets past the tackler. He's knocked out of bounds. Nothing gained on the play. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 42. Michigan lines up with 5 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. He steps up under pressure, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. He grabbed a hold of the quarterback and would not let go.
Well, he's able to slip right through a crack in the line and get a big sack.
Third down, 15. Ball on their own 37. Number 2 is back in the gun. He drops back. Under heavy pressure. He's going right. Oh, great catch. And he's taken down. Solid gain, guys, but short of the first down.
Yeah, that was a nice gain. Although it didn't get him the first down, it gives him a little bit more confidence in moving the football against this defense later on in the game.
The Seminoles line up the punt. He punts it. And it's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3-and-out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll get the ball here at the 21. Florida State has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. They'll throw on first down. Steps up. Throws it to the outside. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line. Florida State Put 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Underwood drops to throw, steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. A big-time play by the defense.
Well, he just really overpowered the offense there. He simply used power to slide right through and come up with the pressure to bring down the quarterback.
Third down and what they didn't want to get in. Ball on the 15. The Wolverines come out in a bunch formation. Underwood set to go to the air. So they go 3 and out after that incompletion.
The intended receiver on the play. Fourth and long. Ball on the 15-yard line.
They come out in a punt formation.
Number 14, back to return.
Number 39 gets it off. Number 14 fields at the 44.
He couldn't shake anybody. He needs to go work out those legs a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good return, but if he could have broken that last tackle, that might have been a big play.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Michigan puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Back to pass. He's going left. Found his man. And down he goes at the 29. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter with our score. Florida State 10, Michigan nothing. It's first and 10. Ball on the 29. The Wolverines line up in a nickelback. Drops back to pass. He steps up, throws this one out to the right. Got it to his receiver. Boy, does this kid have an arm or what?
Are you kidding me? It looks like he has a rocket launcher attached to his shoulder.
Single set backfield. He drops back. Steps up. He's got to throw it in a hurry. He's right there for the interception. That INT puts him in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big MO mode on their side.
So they'll take over now in the shadow of their own goalposts. And they cannot afford to turn the ball over here. Underwood on first down. He pumps once. And they couldn't hook up on that one. That one could have been an interception.
The intended receiver on the play.
So it's second and 10. They've got their backs against the wall. I doubt they'd put the ball in the air in this situation. And he's taken down at the 4. 4 yards gain. Third and 6. Ball on the 4-yard line. Let's see if the defense puts any pressure on him here. Underwood back to pass. Wants the middle. And it's caught. And down he goes at the 11-yard line. That will be enough for the first down.
Well, you talk about a sharp pass. That was a nice throw right there.
Kirk, wasn't that a nice catch?
It's first and 10. Ball on the 11. The Wolverines line up with 2 tight ends. Underwood hands off right side. Tyler brings him down. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 31, the lone back. And they'll run him again. And he's taken down. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. The Wolverines line up in a goal line formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. They haven't been stopped on 3rd down this whole drive.
That could be really frustrating as a defense because every time you have a chance to get off the field, you come up short and let the drive continue.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 7th play of the current drive. Underwood comes to the line with 3 wide. And he's taken down. A 5-yard pickup for the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Second and 5 coming up here. This is the 8th play of this drive. The Wolverines line up with 3 wide. And down he goes. About 5 yards there on the fullback carry.
5-yard gain on the play.
They line up for another 3rd down, and they've had no problem converting their first 2. Underwood is back in the gun. And he's taken down at the 34. And that'll be good enough to move the sticks.
Yep, Brad. 1st and 10. Do it again. Pound the ball ahead.
It's 1st and 10, and this is the 10th play of the drive. Michigan comes to the line with 3 wide. Keep it on the ground again. They'll drop him for a loss. And that was not a good call offensively.
Nah, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I'll tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
2nd and 11 coming up. This is the 11th play of this drive. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Underwood on the option. Makes a move. Pitches back. Spin move. 5 yards.
Ball carry. 5-yard gain on the play.
Another 3rd down upcoming, and they've converted all 3 this drive. And they have 3 receivers bunched. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. Oh, a one-hander.
These guys are marching down the field, Kirk. I think this defense is getting tired.
I think you're right. They look a little fatigued. But when you continue to give up 1st downs on 3rd down, you're doing a lot for your confidence.
I'll tell you something. They need to take the intensity that is working on 1st and 2nd downs and save some for 3rd down because they're just getting outworked.
They send out the punting unit.
Number 14, back deep to return.
Number 39 punts it, and it's a good one. Number 14 signals for a fair catch.
Great job by the defense last time forcing the pick. I wouldn't be surprised to see a few runs here by the offense to start things off.
They'll take over at the 11.
At the 11-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Wolverines bring in the nickel package. Got hit as he threw. It falls incomplete. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
Let's check out the replay. Second and 10. Ball on the 11. The Wolverines line up with 6 defensive backs. Drops back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He's rolling right. He lateral. And they got him for a loss. The defense calls a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. Third down and long coming up here. They're deep in their own territory. I doubt they'll take any chances here. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. The defense really missed a golden opportunity there.
That's what separates a good player from a great player. When you have a chance like that, you need to take advantage of it.
So they're set to punt this one away. He gets it off. Number 15 takes us to 45, and they take over after a decent punt return. They'll go to work at the 39-yard line. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. Up the middle with a fullback. And down he goes. Maybe 3 yards on the draw to the fullback. Second and 7. Ball on the 36. The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. Underwood gives it up the middle. Laid the lumber to him. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Third and 5 coming up. Ball on the 34-yard line. Michigan lines up with 3 receivers. And he's stopped behind the line.
Great play by the big linebacker. I'll tell you what, Coach, it looked like he snuffed that one out from the beginning.
You're right, Kirk. There wasn't much the ball carrier could do in that situation.
Fourth and 13. Ball on the 42-yard line.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down.
Number 23, back to return.
It's off, and it is a dandy. Number 41 calls for the fair catch. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll set up shop at the 20.
First and 10.
The Noles go with the I formation. And he's taken down at the 24. The fullback gains about 4 yards there.
On the play.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Florida State 10, Michigan nothing. Michigan will be kicking off to start the second half.
Back to return.
Kicks it off. Number 4 fields it at the 3. He tries to spin. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll get the ball here at the 28. Florida State goes with the ace set here. Back to pass. Wants to throw a screen. Complete. And down he goes at the 32. 4 yards on that play. Second and 6. Ball on the 32. Michigan comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. They'll drop him for a loss. And he lost a bunch on that one.
The offensive line couldn't get a push against the defense, and the running back had nowhere to go.
It's third down and 10. Ball on the 28. Michigan has all their DBs in for this 5-wide set. Drops back to pass. Here they come. He steps up, and he's going to be sacked for a loss. And that sack, fellas, was his 3rd of the day.
What a game this guy has had.
Number 15, the return man. Number 31 gets it off. Number 15 fields it at the 40. So he got a little on that return.
Well, Brad, early it looked like there was an opening there, but the seam closed quickly.
Kirk, you never listen to me. I've been telling you about that awesome team speed all day long. Aren't you going to listen to me?
They'll start this drive at the 44-yard line. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. He breaks free, and he's taken down about 6 yards on the quarterback draw. It's second down and 4 to go. Ball right around midfield. Michigan lines up with 3 receivers. He spins around, and down he goes. He picks up the first on that run.
This is what is called the old counter play. You see the lineman pull one way, the play is designed to go the other way, and here the tailback picks up nice yardage and another first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line. The Wolverine set up in the gun. They'll run the option. Lateral's back. And he stopped behind the line. Defensive lineman was in the backfield on that one. It's second down and 12 to go. Ball on the 45. Number 31 lines up as a single back. They go with a toss. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
Here the tailback had really nowhere to go. The defense does a good job of getting penetration, and they were able to wrap him up for a loss.
Third down, 13. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. The defense lines up with 6 DBs. Wants to throw outside, and he pulls it down. They convert on 3rd and long, guys.
Well, the offense coming through in a big way that time. How about the timing on that route, Coach?
Yeah, Kirk, the quarterback was able to throw to a spot, and the receiver was there to catch it for a first and 10. Nice play.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 23. Michigan comes out with 5 receivers. And he's taken down at the 20. And the quarterback picks up about 3 on the draw. Second and 7. This is the 7th play of this drive. The Wolverines come out in a shotgun. He drops back, steps up, lets it fly. And that one's fallen incomplete. And the halfback drops an easy pass.
3rd and 7.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. Michigan lines up in a shotgun set. Break one. Underwood recovers a loose ball, and luck was on their side right there.
No doubt. I guess sometimes it is better to be lucky than good.
Well, somebody better tell that quarterback his luck's going to run out. He needs to start holding on to that football better.
4th and 4. Ball on the 17-yard line.
They'll call on the field goal unit here.
Attempt the field goal.
He gets it up, and it splits the uprights. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff.
Number 14, back deep to return.
Kicks it off. Number 14 fields at the goal line. So the offense takes over, and the last time they had the ball, they had a tough time getting anything going. They'll go to work at the 18.
At the 18-yard line. 1st and 10.
The Noles come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And down he goes. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd down and 8. Ball on the 20-yard line. The Wolverines bring in the nickel package. They'll drop him for a loss. That makes 4 sacks today.
This defensive front is tough, and they're really, really fast, too.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 18. Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. And it falls incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. Punts the ball away. Number 15 fields it at the 39. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, but his blockers have to do a better job of helping him out. They didn't hold the coverage team at bay. They just let him right through.
They'll take over at the 42-yard line. Michigan lines up with 3 receivers. Here's the give. And he's taken down. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 44. Michigan lines up in a double tight set. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And down he goes at the 48-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on their own 48. They come out with 4 linebackers. Up the middle. And he's taken down at midfield. And he's going to come up short of the first down. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Florida State 10, Michigan 3. And they're going to go for it. Spins upfield. And now he's got room to run. Inside the 30. To the 10. Touchdown! Unbelievable. That guy's one of the fastest we've seen all year.
Oh, just a blazer. You can't teach that kind of running. That is just pure speed.
Let's see the replay on that run. And he tacks on the extra point. Number 39, ready to kick. Number 4 and number 14, deep to return. Decent kick, looks to be returnable. Number 14 takes it at the 8. The offense gets ready to start a new drive as they just couldn't get anything going on their last possession, going 3 and out. They'll get the ball here at the 27. The Noles set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. His receiver has it. Good yardage there, and that'll move the sticks.
Nice time to call pass here. It looked like the defense might have been looking run.
First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Number 2 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. He steps up. He wants it all going long. Incomplete pass. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. It's second down and 10 to go. Ball right around midfield. Michigan brings in their nickel package. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. And the blitz might have caused that one.
Now the defense took a chance here. They overloaded that side of the ball, and the tailback had nowhere to go.
Third and 11 coming up here. Ball on the 46. Nickel defense. Back to pass. He's under pressure. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. He gets it away. Number 15 takes it at the 12. He couldn't make anything happen on that punt return.
Yeah, well, there wasn't much he could do in a situation like that. There were just too many tacklers around him.
They'll start this drive at the 15. Michigan comes to the line with 3 wide. Underwood, little toss to the right, and he's stopped behind the line.
The defensive line was just too overpowering and didn't give the running back much of a chance there.
It's second down now, 14 to go. Ball on their own 11. Underwood is back in the gun. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play. And they snuffed out the quarterback draw there.
And there was absolutely no place for that quarterback to run on that play. Good job by this defense.
3rd and 15 coming up. Ball on their own 10. The Noles line up in a nickel back. Drops back to pass. He'll dump this one off. And that's his receiver who's wide open. Nice catch, but that's not going to move the chains.
7-yard gain on the play. Fourth and 8. Ball on the 17-yard line.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team.
Number 14 back to return.
Number 39 gets it off. Number 14 fields it at the 40. And he got a few yards.
He got more than a few. That was a good return.
Good return and outstanding speed. He almost went all the way that time.
Excellent field position to start the drive. Florida State sets up with 4 receivers. He's gobbled up in the backfield. Good penetration by the defense there as they tackle him for a loss. Second down and 14. Ball right around midfield. Number 2 has 4 receivers lined up here. And down he goes. 4 yards gained on that quarterback draw. It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Noles have 5 receivers on this play. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down, and let me say one thing. This defense was up to the task that time in shutting down the pass play.
Yeah, they shut it down, and they got the 3 and out they were looking for.
And they're ready to punt this one away. Punts the ball away. Number 22 signals for a fair catch. And they'll down it at the 4-yard line. The defense did a nice job of shutting down this offense the last time they had the ball.
The offense was not clicking at all. Let's see if they're back on the same page.
They'll go to work at the 9. Number 31, the lone back. On the ground, up the middle. And he's taken down. So the old draw play gets him a good 7 yards.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3. Ball on the 16. Number 31 lines up as a single back. Bounces off the would-be tackle. Tyler with a takedown at the 20. And the tailback picks up the 1st down.
Well, here's a play that's not going to make the highlight reel, but it's so important to this offense.
You're absolutely right, Kurt. This offense is all about working your way down the field.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 20. Michigan comes out in the shotgun. Broke away from one. And down he goes at the 28-yard line. An 8-yard gain.
Gain of 8 on the play.
I got to see that one again. Second and 2. Ball on their own 28. Defense lines up with 8 men in the box. And he's taken down at the 34. The fullback bangs it in there for a gain of 6. It's first and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Wolverines line up with 5 receivers. Underwood drops back on first down. Pressure coming. Incomplete. That would have been a tough catch for the wide receiver.
Number 41 on the cover.
Second and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. Florida State puts 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. Inside the 30 to the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. The wideout makes a big catch there.
Hey, whenever you have a receiver who can make plays like that, you just want to get the ball in his hands and let him do the work.
Listen up, my friend. That was a tremendous throw by the quarterback, too. Don't forget about the guy slinging the ball all over the field out there.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 4th quarter, the score is Michigan 17, Florida State 10. Number 39 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 4 and number 14 back ready to return. Number 4 takes it from the 6.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
Did they have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll take over at the 20. Florida State sets up with 4 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Steps up. He unloads it. It falls incomplete. He just couldn't get to that one.
Well, he looked to be a little excited back there in the pocket. May have rushed things a little bit. Needs to be a little bit more patient, step up, and make the throw.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 20. Number 2 has 5 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. He's going to air it long. Got it. At the 40, at the 30, to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, FSU. I got to see that touchdown again.
Yeah, Brad, this is really a good-looking throw by the quarterback and a nice catch, too. They were definitely on the same page there.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with just over a minute to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Florida State 17, Michigan 17. Number 47 looks ready to kick this one off. Kicks it off. King fields it in the end zone. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. Here are today's Red Zone Players of the Game, which is brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. They'll throw on first down. Pumps once. Throws it to the outside. And down he goes. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
Drops back to pass. He goes downtown. Got it. He's all the way down to the 41-yard line. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with the zone, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing for a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 41. Florida State brings in the nickel here. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 41-yard line. Michigan comes out in the shotgun. He's going right. Got it. And he's taken down. The Wolverines are going to take a timeout, and that was their first timeout. It's 1st and 10, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. Michigan lines up with 3 receivers. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. Michigan takes a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. 2nd and 4. This is the 6th play of this drive. Underwood with 4 wide receivers. He drops back, throws this one out to the right, and he can't hang on to it. Third down and 4 coming up on this one. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Noles line up with 6 defensive backs. Back to pass, under pressure. And they couldn't hook up on that one. And he overshot his receiver on that one.
Well, here the quarterback needs to relax down near the end zone, step up and make a better throw.
Number 34 lines up for the field goal. It's up. And it's good. And that field goal is going to put him on top.
Hey, Brad, you talk about clutch players? This kid is sensational.
Looks like they're ready for the kick. Kicks it off. Number 14 takes it at the 4. The offense with a lot of success through the air on that last drive as they moved it down the field for the touchdown. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. The Wolverines bring in the nickel package. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Wants it all. Going deep. And he went way up, and he's got the interception. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the ball game.
And that's 2 more than the quarterback wanted to throw. Now he's got to go back out there and play smarter football when the offense takes the field again.
You're right, Coach. The quarterback has to be able to put that out of his mind and act like it never happened.
Which one? First or second interception?
I say both.
The Wolverines come to the line with their jumbo package. Up the middle with a fullback. And he's taken down. Florida State calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 36. The Wolverines line up in a goal line formation. There's a missed tackle. And down he goes at the 24-yard line. The Seminoles call for a timeout, and they'll have 1 timeout left. Here's another look at that fantastic run. First and 10. Ball on the 24. And he'll take a knee. And he'll just kneel it here. Florida State takes a timeout, and that was their 3rd and final timeout. Second and 12 coming up here. Ball on the 26. Michigan is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. There's the kneel down by the quarterback. And this ball game's over. Coach, what's your final thought on the game?
This is why I'm up here with you guys. Coaching a game like this might give you a heart attack. Michigan really got all they asked for and more in this contest. Great job by both teams.
That concludes another game of NCAA Football 2004. Our final score, Michigan 20, Florida State 17. For Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler with our final goodbye. We'll catch you next time.